Hello, viewers. Welcome to E.S.freecoach, and this is your coach, Evelyn Segelstrand. Okay, today we are talking about things that are really important, especially if you are new in YouTube. If you're a beginner, you haven't been in YouTube quite a long time. Okay, now a lot of people, if we are starting YouTube, and of course, I don't know if everybody who are watching now are doing like I did, but anyway, before I started my first YouTube channel, which is Liva Buhay, which is a monetized channel now, I actually visited a lot of big YouTubers channel. I watched them, their coaching, their tutorials, everything. I think I had watched like it was even exaggerated, I analyze it so much, and you hear a lot of these two things: the algorithm and the analytics. When you hear about this, you will immediately, like, if you're new in YouTube, you will immediately think, what is this thing? Algorithm, analytics. Oh my goodness, I thought YouTube is just only like making the content, upload it, and there, it's done. So you think a lot of these things and you don't even understand, and why you get a lot of these words: algorithm, analytics, and you say, oh my goodness, I have to know these things. And then you will be starting to watch there and watch them, watch this big YouTuber explaining to you this algorithm, explaining to you this analytics. They will go to their YouTube studio and show all those charts, how the analytics and all this stuff. You yourself watching now, you can totally relate. So even if you have been in YouTube for like a year, but you are not so active, you are not really being consistent of uploading, and it's because one reason, just like me, you are a part-time YouTuber, and I can totally relate. I totally understand if you are a part-time YouTuber, and there are times that you can be very active and you put a lot of contents, you do a lot of contents, but then later on it's something there in your work and you just get tired. And in our life, if you're a person with a family, you have your job, uh, it's really not so easy. It's kind of very challenging, actually. Well, I give you two things, actually, that what is the best for you to do. Don't worry about being an expert of this algorithm and this analytics. Number one that you have to do is that you have to focus on knowing your audience and what they like. Okay, what they like. How will you know what your audience like? And consider yourself that you're not even sure for the niche that you will have. You're not even consider the kind of contents that you will put or upload. You're not even sure how much how many contents you can upload in 1 week. And with all those things floating on the air and you don't know exactly, then think like this: if I have to start a YouTube channel again, well, I start already. This one is the second, and the third one, I have three now, and the two are like coaching and tutorials. And then I did like this: before you launch your channel, try to make videos first. When you make videos, maybe you will make 5 videos, and you will make 3 niche, whatever. You will, for example, you like traveling. Try to put 5 videos about traveling. I know you have videos of your past travels. Do it. Use this old, you can actually use old materials in your contents, okay? 5 videos about your traveling. 5 videos if you love cooking. 5 videos about cooking. 5 videos if you like gardening, about gardening. And this is, I'm talking all about, you're not sure about what niche you want to do, because I will tell you, and this I had already said for my in my other videos, I will tell you, even if you feel like, okay, I will make a makeup a niche, And when you are already there, and this is a very big example, there is a very big YouTuber. She is already very known. I forgot her name. I'm sorry. She's already a very known YouTuber now. And when she was still very young, like I will say 10, 15 years ago, she started as a YouTuber, and her niche was all about makeup. And she just realized, like, after a while, she just feel like, I'm so tired now of doing makeup contents. And she feels like, no, I cannot make it. So she shift again and shifted to something like reviewing, things, unboxing and all this stuff. And she had really tried like 3, 4 niche before she realized that, no, I have to change my niche. And now she's only doing tutorials. Oh no, coaching. Totally coaching. So that is what I mean, like focus on knowing your audience. Yeah, back to that strategy I'm saying. So if you have like 3 different kinds, and when you launch your video, if you have already those 15 videos, if you can make 30 videos, it's really good. You can actually make 30 videos, and they're like short ones. And I have done this. I have done it in this channel, E.S.freecoach, and my Tagalog coaching also, E.S.free mentor. And when I launched these channels, I put immediately like, 10, I think it was just only 10 in a week, and when I launched it. And it's true. When you do that, you can actually see already analytics after 2 weeks. Yes, but if you launch your channel and you have only one video, you can never see any analytics. How will YouTube so you can analyze if you have only one video, right? So my advice actually is focus on knowing your audience and what they really like, because by doing that, you can actually see what your audience like. It's like this in YouTube. Sometimes we want to upload videos where we enjoy and we like it. And sorry, there are times that you will really say, oh, my audience doesn't like it. And there are a lot of things that we are interested. And sometimes you can think like, I want to this, I want this, I want this, But sorry, it's really important that you have a niche. In my own experience for my first channel, I never have a niche. And, it's like going there. So having a niche on your YouTube channel is really very good. And yeah, when you have already this 15 videos, and you will see immediately how, and I will tell you, you can have views without subscribers. And why? It's because you know what people are doing in YouTube. They go to YouTube, they want to consume contents. And you will immediately, don't worry, if you have like views and you don't have subscribers yet, you shouldn't worry about that, because what you will worry is that you have a subscriber and your views are very small. But you will be happy if you see that your subscribers are not so much. I am talking about maybe your first 3 months, and your subscribers is not a lot, but you have a lot of views. Like if you have a video, and that video you see only 5 comments, but you see that you have 30 views. It means that video is working. It means that people likes to consume that kind of videos. So what I mean, if you will have 15 videos, and 5 of them, like as what I said, 5 of them are like cooking, 5 of them about gardening, 5 of them about traveling, 5 of them are like unboxing, you will see immediately which videos perform well. And when you see it already, you will realize after a month immediately, you choose which one you will choose as a niche. So experimenting actually is not really so bad. I mean, it's just the same when you do a business, you focus immediately on one product line, right? And then when one product line works very well, then some people usually do another product line. And in YouTube, the only thing that is good is that, yeah, it will not harm you very much or a lot if you just do different kind of niche, and then you will choose which of them performs very well, and that's the one you will focus on. And you will realize like, yeah, they love my gardening, and my audience like me when I do all this gardening stuff, or like when I do this cooking thing. So you yourself, you can see it. Okay. The number 2 that you can also do is like when you have already your existing existing videos on your channel, you have already, a lot of subscribers, and then if you think that I don't understand, like this video or content is really very good, it's almost like better than the other one, and why it's not really doing very good. Well, I will tell you how you make thumbnail really affects your sometimes. Well, I'm talking about if you're a small YouTuber, nobody knows you. I mean, big YouTubers, known people, well-known personalities. They don't need a good thumbnail to really to really uh, make people to see their videos. They can even have a thumbnail that has only one word. I mean, if Mr. Beast will do a video, he I mean, he will just put his face without text. People will click on it because it's Mr. Beast. Okay? But if you are not a well-known figure, a popular one, or you really have to work for your thumbnail. And speaking about thumbnail, if you want a lot all about thumbnail, check in the end of this video and you will see this card thing there on the side, and click it. Or maybe, I hope I will not forget, I'll put the link here. Or if I will forget, be my subscriber and try to scroll down all my videos, and you will see actually how to make a thumbnail that is, that is really a good thumbnail that can attract people. And sad to say, if we are small YouTubers, actually, we really have to do a lot, much more in advertising our channel or our content. So when it comes to thumbnail, it's really good that your thumbnail is something that is attracting people, a thumbnail that looks so interesting, and it's some kind of people, when they watch your thumbnail, they will really, oh, it looks so interesting. They will click on it. So something that is very intriguing. And in that way, people can really, try to give a chance to watch your thumbnail. But of course, you will not also make a thumbnail that is, that is out of, the topic, because people doesn't like it, and they will know your channel and they will not go to your channel because they will just get frustrated. I mean, this YouTuber is putting thumbnail that is not even related to the video that he or she is, uploading. Okay, so those, even just those two things. But of course, speaking of thumbnail, if that video is already performing very well, of course, you will not change your thumbnail. And regarding on my first channel, and that is more all about planting, it's really good that yeah, sorry, I'm out now. Yo, if in my first channel, which is already monetized, what I did, because I have already a lot of videos, so there are videos that are not performing very well, so I really changed the thumbnail of it. I changed the thumbnail and it actually works. It works. So sad to say that if you're a small YouTuber, you have to do things actually and learn more. I mean, some people actually didn't care about coaching, but I will tell you, before I started my first channel that is already monetized, I actually do coach. I actually go to coaching channels and I listen to a lot of coaching, because with coaching, even if you're working, you do something else in your garden, you can have how do you say, an earphone, you can have an headphone, and you can just listen. That's what I do before, during when I'm busy in the kitchen or I'm busy doing something else outside the house. I just have my headphone and then I listen to coaches. Because anyway, if you listen to coaches, what is important is you listen to them. You don't have to see their face, their beautiful face. Yeah. So it's really very important that you listen to coaches and tutorials. It's very helpful. And in my own experience, it helped a lot. And YouTube is actually an ongoing. It's kind of, you have to be updated too. And to do it, yeah. Even if you see coaches that has videos that is already 1 year ago, 3 years ago, it's not really a very big change in YouTube. So learning a lot more about to be a YouTuber, coaches in YouTube can really help. And in my own experience, it helped me a lot. And I continue learning all about it. Until now, I continue listening to big YouTubers. Because sometimes we are so lazy, or maybe we don't have time to read all this, because a lot of coaches, actually, all those things they are talking, you can even find it in the YouTube studio. But who the earth has all the time to read all those texts? No one, right? But if you listen to coaches, you get all the information by just listening. And maybe you are taking a ride with a bus, you are inside your car or whatever, wherever you are, and you have the possibility, you have the chance to have your headphone and listen to coaches. Do it. So we stop worrying about algorithms and analytics. And if we are already there after like 3 months, and we see how our videos are performing, and of course you still doesn't know how the algorithm works and how to read this analytics, of course you can still watch YouTubers that are doing explanations all about analytics and all this stuff. And you yourself, it's self-explanatory. Actually, you can actually see it and you will understand it, because it's not actually being explained so complicated. So focus more now. If you're a beginner, focus much more on the creation of your contents, and think about the algorithm and the analytics later. Okay, focus first what your followers likes, what people are really what of which of your contents people are watching, contents that are really, and for you to learn it, it will not happen only for a day or a week or even a month. It will take like, at least give it like 3 months, and you will see each content how it is performing. And from that, then you can decide maybe what niche you want, or which niche that works for you, and which niche that for you it is easier for you to really do that content. Because if you are a part-time YouTuber, I will tell you, you don't have all the time to make your contents. There are contents that are hard to edit, and so it will take time too. And if you are a working person and you are just a part-time YouTuber, maybe you don't have all the time to really make all these contents be edited. And because of that, especially contents where you put a lot of text, supporting videos, supporting photos, those contents you really have, if it's a long content, you really have to do it, and really have to edit it. But I will tell you, if you want a content that you don't have to edit a lot, planning is a very good thing to do. It's because if everything is planned, then it means it's easier for you. Like what I do now, I actually have this paper hanging there. So what I do, I can sit when I'm tired from work. I sit down, I write. Something comes to my mind, I write it. Sometimes I write it on a paper, and sometimes I just write it on my notes in my mobile phone. And then you write the topics, and then you will write outlines. Okay, so I don't actually, when I do my coaching and my tutorials, I don't actually write any script. What you see are only outlines. So I make outlines, and I have to be sure that every sentence there, I know what to say. And it's just the same. If you're, cooking, sorry. If you're cooking, it's really very important that you have already your plan. What kind of recipe you will do first, everything is planned. Because if you have all those things, it will really help you if you are a part-time YouTuber. And mind you, if I think it applies to anything. If you have these plans, then it will work much better. And go back to when you make, when you are doing a YouTube content, it's very important. So you don't have don't have to do a lot of editing. If you put your own text immediately, if you make the video and have already your own text, you are already talking and explaining, then you don't have to put the text. right? Because I am talking all about if you're a part-time YouTuber and you don't have all this time to edit and all this stuff you have to do. I appreciate and I know, so I really have a high respect to people who make very good videos. They have all those texts, they have all the support photos and all this stuff, because I know how it is. I know how it is to edit all those things. And yeah, maybe live stream too, it will also help. So I hope I was able to help you. So as of now, if you're new here, forget about the analytics and algorithm first, and focus on your contents. And I will tell you, at least 3 months, maximum 1 year. No. If you don't know yet your niche, do not wait too long either. You have to decide immediately. Okay. So how will you decide? Yeah, put a lot of contents, and you will see which one is performing good, which one is easier for you to perform and to create. And from that, you will decide, okay, now I'm decided, this is the niche I will do. I'm enjoying it, making it, and people liked it. So that is how you do it. Okay, if there is something else you want me to discuss, I am open for people who will actually put their comments there, and give me some ideas, things that you want me to discuss, and I would be happy to help you. Anyway, thank you for watching. If you're not yet my subscriber, subscribe now, and we will help each other to grow our channel and reach our goal in our YouTube journey. This is Evelyn Sigelstrand. Thank you for watching.